So hey ladies, I thought I would do a video on this book because when I posted on my stories about a week ago, I had some interest in it and some people that were curious about it and wanted to kind of see what was inside of it and what it was all about. So I figured I would do this video. This is the MacArthur Bible commentary. Now, a few things before I open the book that I just want to talk about. The whole reason why I bought this book is because I really like John MacArthur. I think he's a wonderful pastor. I think he is a true man of God. And I knew that if I was to get this commentary, that everything in it would be from someone who was truly, a follower of God. And I think it's very trustworthy because I trust him as a pastor. There's an app that you can download to get commentary. You don't have to, buy commentary books if you don't want to. It's called The Enduring Word. That's what the app is called. And it has the most amazing commentary on there. And it is set up so user-friendly. And that app has helped me so much in studying my Bible. Because everyone that puts commentary in that app, you know that they are truly men of God. 100%, I trust every man that does commentary for that app. And that brings me to this, opinion of mine. And you guys may think it's crazy, but with the way that this world is going nowadays, we just don't know what's going to happen in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 10 years. And I don't think it's a wise decision to rely so much on technology. So I have started getting books, actual physical books, to where if anything ever happens, I can still have my study resources on hand. And that's the reason why I got this, because there's no other commentary that I could think of that I would want more than one from John MacArthur, because it's just helped me so much already. So that being said, this I got from Amazon. It was $35 and it is a pretty large book. You can see there. So we're going to open it up and we're going to look at it together. This is the first time. I just got it yesterday. It came in the mail. Haven't had time to open it up yet. So we're going to open it together and look at it together. So it has a sleeve on the front, which I'll probably take off because I don't really like these. They kind of get in the way and I don't really like to damage it. So I'll probably take it off, but it's just a blue book and there's the spine. Very pretty, very nice. Okay, so there's the cover page. And there's the copyright if you guys need to see any of that information. The ISBN numbers are right there. You guys can pause it and get those if you like. Then we have the table of contents, and I'm just going to kind of go down it really slow. If you guys would like to pause it and kind of look at it a little bit more, you can. Then we have some more over here. Then we have the preface. And then we have the nature and purpose of the Bible. That seems to be a few pages long. And then we have key teachings of the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, God, God the Father. The pages are kind of sticking together on me. I don't know, it looks sanctification, separation, security, justification, salvation, regeneration, angels. Over here's the church. We have the tribulation period, the rapture of the church, judgment of the lost. And then we have dealing with God's Word. Why is God's Word so important? How will I benefit from studying the Word? And just so on and so on and so on. So then we have the Bible book abbreviations, which when I was first getting started in my Bible, this definitely would have helped me. I know that. So there's that. We have a list of charts, maps, and articles. which seems to be quite a few pages as well. Hebrews, Philippians, all of it's in here. List of word studies. This is going to be really useful. Then we have over here the progress of Revelation. Kind of go down it slow there so you guys can kind of see what that says. Then over here we have Introduction to the Pentateuch, if that's how you say that, I'm not really sure. Then over here we have the first book of Moses called Genesis, and then he has a title, he has the author and the date, the background and the setting for the book, the historical and theological themes, and from my understanding, probably every book that is in the commentary, every book of the Bible is going to be probably set up that way. Over here we have a really nice outline. I really enjoy the outlines when they do that. It's really helpful. We have another graph down here. We'll just flip through a few more pages here. Over here we have a nice map, the Garden of Eden, for the possible location of the Garden of Eden. That's pretty interesting. The Garden of Eden may have been located near the Tigris River, which the Bible calls Hiddekel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not very great with pronouncing these biblical names. The fall. Just flip through a few here. We have how old were the patriarchs? The flood how do you say that, guys? The flood chronology, right there in that box. Major mountains of the Bible. We have the nations of Genesis 10. It seems to be really, really informative. Like, it's getting me excited because of all of this information. Like, I just love learning about the Bible. And here's another map, if you guys can see here. So let's just keep flipping because there's more of the Old Testament names for God. Let's see. Let's flip. They're all pretty much going to be set up the same way, I'm thinking. So we'll just flip through it kind of fast. I don't want this video to be super, super long, to kind of give you guys an overview of what's in it. Let's go to the back to see if there's anything back here. It says the day of the Lord there. The promise of Christ's second coming. There's just a lot of information in here, and I really like how the words are pretty decent size. They're not really small. I like how there's not a lot crammed, packed together on a page, because that kind of distracts me and makes me feel overwhelmed, and sometimes it even gives me a headache, just because there's just so much packed into it. But that seems to be it. Let's see what this is. Severe warning. Further study. Yeah, so he just basically comments on the entire Bible. Every single book. It's just going to be something for you to understand it better. The verses, like you can see how the verses are set up. This is going to be chapter 20, verse 9, chapter 20, verse 10. He goes through pretty much every verse. That's probably why the book is so thick. But I'm really going to enjoy this book a whole lot. Like I said, I think it's really important, especially when it comes to our Bible study, to have actual physical copies of things that we used to study with, because we just don't know what's going to happen anymore. And I think it's important to have the hard physical copies in our hands, so that if, you know, one day we don't have technology anymore, or it's not as reliable, we have actual physical Bibles. We have actual physical commentaries. The Strong's Concordance is another one that I highly recommend. The Bible Dictionary, another one I highly recommend. Have all physical copies of those. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys let me know if you have this or if you get it and how you like using it. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.